Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Hey, I just want to shout out to everybody that subscribed to my channel so far. I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing, supporting the channel so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, just make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really goes a long way for your boy. Um, and yeah, just go ahead and make sure y'all take care of that right now. Um, so today I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about being in the military, because I'm currently active duty military. Um, and being foreign, it's a different process for a lot of people. I see a lot of YouTubers out here. They talk about what it means to be in the military, being active duty, being away from family, and all that. It's really a lot, and for a lot of people, it's a tougher process being foreign, because a lot of foreign people, you originally signed up for the military so you could get like your citizenship and all that fun stuff. So I just want to walk you guys through that real quick, tell you guys what my experience is like, or what my experience was like, and what you can expect being foreign, going through the whole military process. And yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys. So like I said, I kind of want to talk to you guys on, or give you guys a glimpse into my experience coming into the military. Originally from Jamaica, born and raised. I claim Connecticut as my home though. So, I lived in Connecticut for like 2 years, and I decided that I wanted to come in the military to travel, explore the world, all that fun stuff that a lot of you guys are thinking about right now. Um, so the first thing I did when I was getting started, just like everybody else, you need to go online. You need to make sure you do your research about the military, because with the military is organized a different type of way where you're not just getting a job. You're getting a job based on your qualifications, and how you decide what qualifications you're going to be, or how you decide how qualified you are. You need to go to your nearest local recruiter, and he'll initiate a test with you, and that test is basically gonna, it's like a prep for you to go do the real test, and that's basically gonna determine how qualified, how knowledgeable you are, and what jobs you can get in the military. Now, um, that part right there is self-explanatory. When you go to, the biggest thing I would say is just get in the door. If you think this is something you really want to do, get your foot inside of that door. Go talk to a recruiter, man. You go talk to a recruiter. That's like the biggest thing that you could do for yourself. All right. Your recruiter, depending on who your recruiter is, they're normally like the best people you can meet in the world. Um, Not only because they're trying to get you to sign up for the military, but because they're trying to help you. The moment you step in that door, that's you saying that you want something better for yourself, and your recruiter is gonna help you get to that point. So that I would say is like the best. That's the first step that you can make. All right, and that really goes a long way. Um, Now, I don't really want to talk too much on the whole military process or the MEPS process and all that, because that's something by itself. If you guys are interested in that, just, hey, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and we can go into that some more. All right. But I really want to talk about my experience being from a different country, how I went from um, being from a different country to going to MEPS, going through BMT, getting my citizenship, all of that, because that process really was well, I would say, so for me it was a little bit more difficult, just because of the things that I had to do, but I just want to give you guys an insight of what to expect. All right, y'all. So right off the back, I do want to start by saying this. So when I went to go talk to my recruiter, and he was explaining the process to me, I do want to say, like, if you're joining the military just to get like your citizenship, I do want to say that one of the things that my recruiter briefed me on was that you cannot claim dual citizenship. The rules, the AFIs might have changed by now, but that's something that I'm gonna have to do some more research in. But if you're joining the military on the basis that you're trying to get your citizenship, just know that ahead of time that you won't be able to claim dual citizenship. Um, but moving on from that, my BMT experience was pretty dope. Got to meet some really cool people there. BMT, once you go through the initial process of um doing going to MEPS, doing the ASVAB, and qualifying for the ASVAB, and you picking your job, what job you want to do in the military. The next step from there is going to BMT. And for BMT, everybody's going to get shipped out to Lackland, San Antonio. No, my bad. I'm tripping. Everybody's gonna go to Lackland, Texas, and that's where you're gonna get. Oh boy, let me tell you, you're gonna get. It's like they're gonna be like, "Yo, welcome to the military. This is what you signed up for." But I will say this, um, it really helps staying fit prior to the military because if you're somebody that's not physically active or you're not used to doing a lot of cardio or if you feel like you struggle taking orders from people, don't worry about any of that. You trust me, like I've seen some of the toughest persons learn to take orders, and believe it or not, I was one of those persons. Like I do not like taking orders from people. I still don't like taking orders from people, but being in that situation, a few things that you definitely learn. You learn camaraderie, you learn how to work with other people, you learn how to pull other people up. So I wouldn't worry about any of that, but it does help to be doing some kind of physical activity before actually signing up and going to BMT. Um, Now, one of the few things that you need to make sure you're doing, if, like I said, you're trying to claim citizenship, you need to let your recruiters know that, yeah, you're definitely trying to go through this process of getting your citizenship. And they will let you know the documents that you'll need to bring with you when you go to BMT because you are going to be required to bring a few documents with you. At the time for me, this was back in 2017. At the time for me, I needed to bring my birth certificate. I gave my recruiter my passport. He showed him my passport, but I needed my birth certificate. Um, I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that I needed, my birth certificate. And I I I don't believe I brought my birth certificate with me. I think that stuff was no, I did. I'm tripping. So basically brought my birth certificate with me. When you get to Lackland, um, your first night there, you guys are not gonna be doing anything. Your first night there is just gonna be like the whole shock and awe process. Like I said, things might be a little bit different right now because it's 2021. There's Corona right now, and with the Air Force trying to mitigate that close contact, different protocols have been has been set up where you're still doing everything based on the military structure, but at the same time, you also keeping people safe. So things might be a little bit different, but I don't think that much has changed. You're still not gonna be doing anything the night off. Um, but the following day, when you guys wake up, and you guys initially go on your march, and your MTI comes in, you need to let them know that, hey, listen, your recruiter told you that you needed to bring these documents so you can get your citizenship. That way, you're bringing those documents. Actually, the recruiter that I had, when he came in that morning, he actually told us that everybody who's trying to get their citizenship or everybody who signed up, um, and was told that this is what they need to get their citizenship. You guys need to make sure that you're bringing those documents with you. So you guys need to make sure that you are bringing those documents because you'll need those documents when you first go in process. I think you guys will be in processing and getting your ID pictures made at that time, but you won't get your ID until like later on that day. Um, so that's what the process was like for me when I got to my first duty station. I've been stationed in Little Rock, Arkansas for 3 years now. I'm a 6 year enlistee. So far my 3 years have been it's been pretty it's okay. It's definitely different from Connecticut. Little Rock, it's a lot of things for you to do outside. Hiking, fishing, that sort of stuff. I personally started fishing for a little bit, just because it kind of like it calmed my mind a little bit, and I definitely needed that. Um, but when you get to your first duty station, you should have already had your your citizenship paperwork done. But for me, my process is a little bit different, and I don't know if any of you guys might be going through this right now. And I'm just trying to shed some light on some stuff that you guys can hopefully do to like clear some stuff up. Because when I got here to my first duty station, I so so before I talk about my first duty station, I actually want to talk about what happened when I went to tech school because I got to tech school and I never got my citizenship out of tech school, and I was told, like the normal process is you will normally get your citizenship. You will normally get your citizenship before you complete tech school, or not tech school. My bad. What? I keep tripping, y'all. you will normally get your citizenship before you complete BMT, but for me, that never happened. So what I was told was that upon arrival to tech school, I need to brief my MTL. MTL, is that what you call it? Yeah, I think so. I need to brief my MTL, and I need to let them know that, hey, I need to get this done to get my citizenship. So, I did what they told me. I got to tech school, told my MTO that, hey, listen, I was told that I need to do this to get my citizenship paperwork processed so I can get my citizenship. And yeah, we did that. First week of tech school, MTO was like, all right, I'm glad you let me know, all that fun stuff, and that we're going to get everything processed. I mean, it took me, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I kept on reminding that man like every week and nothing. At the end of tech school, I ended up getting my ship day to my first duty station, and I found out what my job was gonna be, personnel. I got told that I'm going to Arkansas, and I mean, on the day that I was going to Arkansas, I still didn't have my citizenship yet. So I was like, yo, I thought I was getting screwed over. Like, honestly, I was like, yo, y'all told me that I would have had this thing by now, so what's going on? you know? So, got to Arkansas. Um, first thing I did, that like everybody my first impression of Arkansas, everybody was just so welcoming. Like everybody just wanted to talk to you. And I was like, okay, this is dope. Like people were chill. So, got here, met my section chief, told my section chief that, I didn't get my citizenship, and this is one of the things that, this was one of my primary reasons for joining the military. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. We know about a few of you guys. So I ended up talking to my passport rep, and because he knew more about the issue. And, he kind of like walked me through it, told me what to expect. And I was there without a security clearance because with my job, I'm a personnelist. With my job, you got to have clearance to work on the computers. And I never had clearance, so therefore I wasn't working when I got here. I think it was like that for me for like 6 months, but shoot, it might have been even more than 6 months because I think it took me a year because I ended up doing honor guard because of my lack of clearance. I do gotta say, if you guys get to your first duty station and you get a chance to do honor guard, definitely do it. Definitely volunteer for it because it was a great experience. Definitely don't regret it. It really taught me a lot, and it makes you appreciate the military more. But yeah, got to my first duty station. Got to do honor guard. Honor guard was a 6-month tour. So by the time I got done doing honor guard, I got back to my unit, and they told me that my paperwork's finally ready to process. And I think the day off, because I had to drive to Memphis to get my paperwork processed. But we went to Memphis that day, and I forgot what happened, but it was basically like a wasted 3-hour drive because I got there and they were like, yeah, some higher ups basically said that, we can't do it this because of this reason. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So at that time, I thought I was getting screwed over because I was like, yo, this is like one of the biggest reasons why I signed up. It's one of the biggest reasons I signed up, and I cannot get this thing yet. So what's going on? So, I mean, I would say, like, if you're going through a tough time right now trying to get your citizenship or whatever it is that you're doing, I mean, just be patient, like, it'll get better. I eventually got my citizenship within a week of me going to Memphis to the regional office, and got my citizenship. And swear to you, like the moment I got it, it just felt like a load off my back. Like I was finally excited that yeah, finally got my citizenship paperwork. This is like one of the biggest reasons why I signed up. I got it, so it was like finally, man. But hey, if you guys made it this far in my video, I really appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And comment if you guys have any questions, man. Like, I'm hopefully looking to post more videos like this for you guys. Informative videos about my journey, my life in the military. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, just let me know. Peace.